It's not even picking up the right tab. Okay. 5 ads? Oh wait, I think they're not even subbing or something. Yeah, this draft is gonna take a while to start. They haven't even figured out who the fuck they wanna, who the fuck they wanna run on their team yet, because apparently they don't need a sub or something. Alright, yeah, it's gonna take them another minute probably. But this is probably the two best teams in the league right now. This match is gonna be high quality, hopefully. Draft start. Oh shit, draft started. Oh my god, I was not paying attention. Alright, so they 3-ban Mobalma, probably. And then they finally banned the Viego. They finally banned the Viego. Good job. Because this blue team jungler smurfed on Viego 2 games in a row. 2 ban on AD, 0 bans for IXX. Okay. I think mid gap is about to happen. First pick Shen. Huh? That for Carb? Is that worth it? Or maybe they're taking that somewhere else? First picking Sivir. How's their bot lane looking on SKT? Oh my god. Nah, man. We cannot do this Iron Player on Yuumi strat every game. They will never improve. Alright, well, this bot lane is fucking dead. Great. Oh, Deadless, like, gonna be super boring. Shen Swain. Is that a Swain mid? Surely not, right? If I pick jungle here, slash pick ADC. Can Smiling Friends play APC? I have no clue. Because I did not do my homework on that team yet. Swain Draven. Wait, how high is their ADC? I think ADC is diamond for both sides, right? Oh shit. Gwen? Okay, I'm just gonna say that is Mobamlog Gwen. Top lane, for sure. Alright, probably ban some mid laner slash junglers. Yay. I mean, Swain is technically a flex. Like, you don't really want to play Draven with Swain. You want to play with Nautilus. It might also be a Shen support. There's a chance. I don't know how Saren Shampoo looks like, but he plays some off-meta stuff. Banned the Galio. Wait, they banned the Galio? Oh, they're banning this guy's mid lane. So Galio Malzahar, maybe? Or what? Way banned? So they think Swain is not going mid, at least. Which is reasonable. It shouldn't be going mid. Someone typing in League client. Alright, one more ban. Probably give it to the mid laner. Or you can give it to the jungler. I don't think anything is particularly impactful though. They banned a Rise. There's no way we're scared of that. That mid laner on Rise is gonna be homeless against IXX. There's no way they're putting him on that. If anything, they might even give him a counter pick. They probably just pick jungle here. Taking the Poppy. Okay, so what even is playable here for mid lane? Because Gwen is immune, Sivir is immune. Yumi is also immune. Poppy blocks dashes. So preferably we do not lock in any dash champions. Or anything that tries to like throw an RE charm or something, because nothing is gonna land. Wait, what? It's an Ashe support? Oh, it's actually not that bad here. You just perma slow the Sivir from auto attacks. You thought Discord noise was your Discord. Oh, fuck. I need to turn notifications off. Whoops. Alright, so they still pick the Ari. Morgana. Oh my god. They have fucking two spell shields, untargetable cat, and a Gwen is immune. What is this draft? This is so AIDS. Hello? I mean, it's pretty interesting though. This actually might work out. Like this unironically might work out. Okay, I think they are starting. And I believe Hao will be joining me for casting in a very short bit. Because he is stuck in a Valorant items match or something. So like the only thing that really matters this game is Draven needs to not 1v9. But wait. Who is jungling on blue team? Are they playing Shen jungle? Then who is going top? Swain top? And then Draven Ash bot, Ari mid. Unless they are role swapping. I mean, I don't think they're role swapping. They put Carb on Swain. Interesting. There's a fucking spectator delay. Great. So I'm just kidnapped here. Minus 3 minutes of my life. All good. Can we stop cursing? Need the clean version. Buddy. You know what? This is draft, right? No one's rewatching this part of VOD. Hello?
Could
Alright.
you stream the?
Yeah, let's do a quick audio test. Just keep saying something. Introduce yourself, maybe.
Okay. Hello, hello. Am I on?
Yeah.
Am I on stream? Oh my God. I am sorry I'm late. I'm Hal, Caster Hal, I guess. How's everyone doing? Looks like the BAM face has already been done, so I don't have to say too much about that. Let's take a look. SKT versus Smiling Friends. Pull up my sheet.
Yeah, we got a very interesting draft from Brett's side SKT here. They have two spell shields, a Gwen is immune and a cat. So
Uh,
very hard for
very elusive team.
mm-hmm.
Elusive team. I wonder how this game is gonna go because for their in terms of like rank distributions, it's completely opposite. Where for Smiling Friends, their highest rank is their mid lane, and for SKT, it's their top lane, and then their opponents' rank like for those individual lanes are swapped. So it's basically Masters versus Gold, Masters versus Gold, but um, it's Masters mid on Smiling Friends and Masters top on SKT. I wonder
Yup.
how that's gonna go because like SKT's top lane Mobam sorry Mo Mobamba. Okay,
I
I
think it's
hope I'm saying it
Mobamba.
right. Okay, I hope I'm saying it. Okay, Mobamla. I hope because he plays very aggressive and carry like aggressive carry type of champion to snowball into the late game. While IXX last game that we were able to watch against him, he was playing a lot safer and he was carrying late game. I wonder if like they're able to stop that snowball before that snowball even starts. Looks like the game has already started. I'll take this time to talk a little bit more about these individual players. On the red team, we have Mobama's team. I think that's SKT. SKT on the red team and Smiling Friends on the left team. I think the last time I streamed, it was also for SKT, right? The first time I ever did a stream.
Uh, Perhaps, yeah, I don't remember exactly. I think I was not the streamer for that game.
Okay, I'm gonna assume that it is, or I'm gonna hope it is at least. But they were able to go against the last reigning champions for our last IMs, which was Bakudeku. I think he won, and they won against them. So SKT won against Bakudeku, and now they're having it again at the IXX, who is also the champion mid. So they're like hunting down the champions SKT. Kind of scary, kind of scary. Hope I'm not next. I hope I'm
Yeah,
not
and I
next.
believe both of these teams are 2-0 right now.
Well, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like this is the top of the top. Whoever wins this gets to be like they're basically the current best team.
Yeah, and
In the
there's
score.
think after this week there's gonna be 2 teams that'll be 3-0. So
Wow. Okay. Then hopefully I'll be able to watch that. If not, cast that. Okay. So far. Ooh. I just noticed the Shen jungle, not gonna lie. I think that's like a new thing, right? I don't see it too much. Shen jungle?
perhaps, yeah. Not too familiar with the patch personally for me, but I am quite sure the blue team jungler's main is Viego, and it was unfortunately banned. So
Okay, that makes sense. He was doing really well for the past 2 games on Viego, where he was able to snowball into mid game, snowball into the late game, and then no one could stop him. They get a refresh, and then he just keeps refreshing that passive
yeah, I
over and
think
over.
over 2 games, 2 last games on Viego, yeah, when 20, 21 and 2 combined, hard carrying.
Okay, just
Cause
a few skirmishes everywhere. No one's dead so far.
yeah, it might be a fight on Scuttle soon though. Both junglers clearing towards bot river.
Looks like it. How do you think about like the bottom, like this? Because I know you're like an ADC player. How do you think about like this bottom lane right now, like Draven, Ashe versus Sivir, Yumi, as they're like brawling out? I don't think anyone's gonna die. Oh wait. Okay, no, flashes go out. No one dies here.
Yeah, no one died. I think it's quite hard to actually make any real progress, at least in those lanes. I think Draven Ashe will definitely have an easier time to make plays compared to Silver Yumi, and Silver Yumi just kind of has to punish oversteps, mistakes, and stuff. They can't really actively do something that will like win the lane, kind of thing, you know? Because at the end of the day, it is a Silver Yumi lane.
Yeah. This was the Yumi that I was talking about, like the Yumi strat where we put like the low rank
Yeah,
support on the Yumi to minimize mistakes and then let the ADC carry.
this is a quite common of a strat in IMs actually. Just in general, IM's rank distribution, support usually have like the lower rank side.
I mean, looking at the comps this time, even like Sivir, Yumi, Gwen, they feel very passive. Like they lack a way of like actually starting a fight unless they hit like a Morgana Q or like
Yeah.
sending the Poppy in. But otherwise, they kind of lack a way of actually starting the fight. While on like Smalling's friend side, you could get like a good pull from Swain. Or no, actually, I guess they also don't have like a hard engage. They're also reliant on Swain and Ashe hitting either the frost arrow or Swain hitting the pole knocks his hand.
Yeah, but again, the problem is just there's way too many spell shields and stuff on red side team for and I think this is gonna
Like
be
popping that
oh
out. Oh, he lives
he
barely on a
lives.
sim.
Wow.
Pops his potion. Wonder if that's what saved him.
Really think oh wait. Oh Gwen
Ooh,
has ult.
very.
Oh Gwen has
This
ult.
is very ambitious of Swain to try and stay for this wave because he does not
He
want to lose that
dodges
CS.
it!
Let's see
I
if
think he still
Swain.
dies though.
Okay,
But
Gwen just walks up and auto it. I mean, autos never miss, right? Like,
yeah.
when it comes to like worst out of the worst, just auto them.
Yeah, but very good, still very good side stuff from the swing there to even stay alive from the two ults in the first place.
Yeah, we kind of expected him to be dead from greeting over for that wave, but I guess he knew what he was doing. He was confident in his sidestepping abilities. That's very interesting seeing Carb on someone like Swaying. Usually I expect to see him on like a tankier tank, like an actual tank. For example, like
Yeah.
Scion.
I think the
So this
swing
is
pick
new.
was quite a flex pick, I will assume. I don't think they would they were like quote unquote intending to blind swing.
Ooh, looks like bot lane's overextending a little, unaware that the Poppy is wrapping around. Exhaust going down on the Ashe. Ashe will go down. Yuumi takes the kill, however. Poppy is trying to keep the Draven back. Looks like Stand United coming down from Shen to keep him alive, even though I think he would have been fine. I think he's trying to look for something so that they don't walk in, but, well, I guess he can't really look for much since they're just walking away. Even then,
Yeah.
it probably wouldn't have been like the best for them to fight since Draven's really low.
Top wave is looking quite miserable for Carb here.
Yeah, little skirmish, but it's like expected. Like with such a big rank disparity on top. Mid lane's
Yeah.
actually doing really well by being able to stay alive against an Ahri. I guess it's Morgana versus Ahri, so it's like Morgana has her black shield, which blocks his Ahri's charm. It makes it hard for her to actually kill her. Ooh, it looks like Gwen's... Oh, just simple trade. Simple trade because she has her passive up. Ooh, simple trade turns into something more. Is she trying to give the kill to Poppy? Interesting.
Did Poppy get an assist? I don't think Poppy got an assist.
It
Quite
kind of looked like
unfortunate.
that. Yeah, it kind of looked like he was trying to give Poppy assist and then like stopped. Ooh, Poppy gets caught out as mid rotates up to try and get something.
Yeah, no flash, just dead for sure. I think. Oh, does he get out? No, IXS ults and
nice.
Unfortunately, he does fall. And with the RE3 charge ults, IXX is able to move back to the mid lane quite fast, and wave is looking quite good for him.
Looks like the
Bot
gold's
lane
pretty
though,
even. Bot lane
Sivir
starting to
does
fight
not
once more.
spell shield the Ashe
Ooh,
ult.
Draven's doing way too much damage for
Yeah.
her to be able to handle. Lost Chapter goes down, but it's just not enough to keep the Sivir alive, despite Sivir popping everything she had. She popped Barrier, she popped Flash, she's trying to live through that, but it was just not enough.
Yeah, I don't think Sivir Yuumi lane you're allowed to ever all in a Draven or all in an Ashe, because Draven will always do more damage if you don't kill him first. And then Yuumi kind of can never escape if Sivir dies.
Also, I'm surprised Seren's playing this game. I was actually notified not too long ago that they were subbing them out for someone else.
Oh yeah. I think basically something happened and he was able to play.
Okay. That's interesting. Well, it's also interesting because every time I see that man play, he plays something very like new to the table. I've seen like Nasus support, I've seen Ezreal support. I guess Ashe support isn't like as new, but it's still like
Yeah, it's not the standard
uncommon.
champs you would expect usually. Oh, he
Yeah,
does fall.
Mobama
Just yeah.
threading needles to try and get an advantage. Like I've said in like when we were in the draft phase, Obama likes like starting the snowball early to try and get his team to carry. Looks like IX6 is a bit more aggressive this round, especially with the roams and stuff compared to his last game. He might,
Yeah,
yeah, he's able to take
he
another
is
kill.
kind of forced to make progress on the map instead of playing more passively because the Gwen is snowballed. Otherwise, they're just gonna lose more and more.
Mm. Alright. Looks like Dragon is... Wait, I'm a little confused. Is that no? That's blue buff that I'm looking at. Dragon
Yeah,
is
that's
in 22
20
seconds.
seconds.
I was looking at it. I was like, wait, how is Dragon up but not on the map? So Dragon's in 20 seconds. We'll see if SKT wants to try and contest this.
Okay,
Looks like
so the gank. I
OP
don't
is
think
trying
this
to
will
get
be
a gank.
anything though. I guess. Oh,
Ooh, the
Ash.
knock up and stun on the Ashe. Stand United comes down from Shen. Ooh, does not save the Ashe, but they try to look for something more as their Draven is 2-0. Tries to get another shutdown for her. They decide to fight back, however, they were not go. But Draven has just way too much damage and that kills the Sivir despite Sivir turning back to try and fight. Shen possibly be able to clean up? No, because
I think Shen's E got interrupted by Poppy. Poppy anti-dash.
yeah, Poppy's a very good pick against their mid and jungle this round, I think, especially with the anti-dashes.
Yeah, I was quite surprised the IXX even opt to play the RE this game with the Poppy.
Ari is a very strong character that can carry, especially with so much like mobility. Ooh, looks like top lane is attempting again. Just a short trade, baited out his ult. Swain is able to land his hand though. As the needles come down, tries to kill, he probably just dead. Unfortunate. But as expected with Mobama, already creating that huge snowball top lane, 4-0 Gwen. It's gonna be a threat in the late game. Like, especially with like elusive, it's gonna be hard to even land a charm and Ashe ult onto that Gwen. She's gonna be a big threat that Smiley Friends will have to figure out how to take care of late game. Drag is now up, as we can see that Smiling Friends or blue team has more pry over it currently, but red team is looking to contest, maybe? Nope, Poppy's is gonna back. They're not gonna contest it, they're gonna give it. Not too big of an issue, I guess. Even though it is the second drag, they are still pretty even on gold, and their Gwen is fed. So I guess it's okay. This game could still go either way. Is there a way to tell who got grubs, or did they not get grubs? I wasn't too focused.
Oh, I just turned the scoreboard off.
Oh.
Oops.
Goodbye, scoreboard. Goodbye, scoreboard. Everyone's even now. Oh, Poppy coming down for the fourth gank of the game. Comes down, Dosh Chapter, slows the Ashe. Ashe gets caught out by the Sivir. Okay, Stand United coming down once more. I'm having deja vu. Shen coming down once more, but I think Draven's just able to clean up by just being
I think
ahead.
all of them might just get out at 1 HP. That is
Really unfortunate.
Oh, IXX?
Okay.
Oh, this is a
IXX
this
coming
has
with
to
a
be a
spirit
triple.
away, double kill with the Q. Finishes up on the Yumi on the charm. That is a triple onto
They're probably gonna kill the
There we go.
Draven, maybe?
There
Or
we
maybe
go.
not.
Triple kill onto IXX. 5-0. I guess now they have an answer. Now they have an answer to the Gwen. They're like, you're stomping our top, but we will take the advantage mid, and we will fight you guys back with an equally as fed character. I guess they didn't give it to Draven because Draven recently got a reset off of gold, so maybe he doesn't have that many stacks right now. And
Yeah, that's possible.
Yeah,
Or
IXX
maybe
is
they could
still
say
like
this it's better for IXX to carry. It's just whatever the team believes is stronger, I guess.
After that whole like scrimmage bot, it looks like Foundling Friends just has the advantage now, especially with their two drags. Before it was they're at least like relatively even in gold, but giving like that triple to IXX would be detrimental in the late game. More pokes top. Pretty decent that Carb has been able to hold down that top turret, especially with how aggressive Mobama usually is. Very scary player.
Yeah, I mean, comparatively, I think he's playing pretty good damage control Like, I don't think he's like completely lost yet, you know?
Definitely. Probably looking top. I don't think she's been able to get anything yet. I've noticed that Poppy is ganking a lot this round, like a lot. It does mean that her CS is a bit low, but she's been able to get her bot lane ahead. Like we've seen her multiple times bot. I'm having deja vu once more, this top lane scrimmage with the needles.
Yeah,
Wow.
just not much the Swain can do. I don't think he's allowed to step up above the river line.
Definitely. I think Swain top was really hard, is really hard to play against Gwen. I remember there being a game where there was a team that played Swain APC to try and carry through the game, and they did really well until like the Gwen that was really fed just went in, hit a 4 passive Q onto that Swain, and Swain just melts. Gwen is such a strong tank killer in that perspective.
Yeah, especially being at 5-0 with a Rift Maker completed. How much you can do.
Smuggler Friends was able to get bot turret with the advantage that they gained with IXX being able to roam so much. Even though Morgana hasn't died yet, IXX has been able to create a lot of value by roaming. Bot lane will swap to mid now after completing their quests, as Poppy is able to sneak a little Herald in. Okay, Gwen is running down the enemy team once more because she's fed, but I think this might be a bad idea as Ari is there or not. Gwen is really, really strong in terms of self-sustain. She kind of just lived through all of that damage. Ari was standing right next to her, launching all of her spells onto her, and she was not taking damage. This does mean that they are a person down currently with the dragon coming up in 30 seconds.
Oh!
Ooh!
Sivir just gets
Draven was
one
able
shot
to...
there.
Yeah, Draven was able to even out the numbers, even though Gwen was able to catch Shen there. Draven is an item. Well, Draven has hit his 2-item point. I wouldn't say like spike. I feel like Draven's always spiking. He's such a lane dominant character. Like I feel like he's strong in almost all points of the game. Is that Yuumi on Gwen? Yeah, Yuumi on Gwen going on the Lost Chapter, maybe trying to slow down the Ashe so that Gwen can get a kill before Dragon. Wasn't able to. Looks like both teams will be able to have both. Like both teams will have both their jungler and their ADC Sivir and Shen back before this Dragon fight. They're looking to contest it. SKT currently have the main control of this Dragon Pit as they do not want to give it to Smiling Friends right now. They give it, that's basically soul point. 3 dragons, 4th dragon, soul point. But they don't want to give this dragon. Looks like Smiling Friends are really hesitant on trying to contest this. Draven is mid, Swain is top.
Yeah, I think Swain is just
not to fight.
taking a tower by himself at this rate. I think top tower just fell, right? Yeah.
In the perspective of Smiling Friends, this is okay, right? They have 2 dragons, you can give them 1. Like, they're ahead, give them 1, and then take top turret that's been standing there for the past, like, 15 minutes.
Yeah, there's also a
This keeps happening, where Gwen kind of just runs Swain down, and every time we watch it, it's like, it takes less and less ultimate procs. Before she needed all 3, and now just 2. Hopefully later on she doesn't melt him in 1.
Yeah, I think Carb was also standing on a lot of gold after taking a tower. I don't think he recalled yet.
Like the game is pretty even now. No, not even. What am I talking about? Blue still has 3k gold despite Red able to take that dragon. I guess it's also because Swain isn't worth too much gold right now, so even though Gwen is able to kill him over and over again, especially with like the previous change. I say previous, but this was like seasons ago where they changed how bounties work. And Swain is probably worth like less than a cannon right now. Though Gwen isn't getting too much advantage by killing him.
I mean, it's pretty telling that the Gwen is 7-0 and somehow has no bounty.
Yeah. Looks like they're gonna have to try and get the Gwen the bounty on the Ahri and the Draven. I think that's what's gonna actually make a difference for their econ. 19 minutes, which means Baron is coming up in 26 seconds. Usually in our games, we don't see teams contesting for the Baron at 20 minutes. Usually it goes for later. None of us are T1. I mean, I think that was why, like, during one of the patches, we changed the Baron timers to 25 and not 20, because no one was taking it at 20.
Yeah, I think it was that, and there was Grub's Herald. I don't remember exactly, to be honest.
Oh, right. Attack-on. We had Attack-on. Huge Ash arrow hit onto the Gwen from mid lane. Isn't able to kill the Gwen, but pretty impressive. Ari is waltzing around on the Morgana that's been caught alone. One more kill to the Ari. Morgana is actually worth 300 gold though. The Ari does get more from that kill than if Gwen got one on Swain once more.
Yeah, Ari is very ahead now with the. It's very interesting how, like, the Morgana didn't really run it down at all, but Ari got ahead from Poppy and the falling triple kill, and with like 10 CS per minute, I think he might have more money than Mobamla.
Sorry. Well, IXX knew that he couldn't kill Morgana in lane because of the shield, so he just decided to roam to create advantage. Looks like Poppy is coming around once more, hoping him to catch the Ashe. Does not catch the Ashe. Ooh, flash coming down from Shen to try and make the Poppy stay. Poppy ulting the Shen away. Maybe looking onto the Darius. I think this is kind of risky. Her entire
Flash
team
charm misses. I think Carb's just dead though, because and Gwen is just in the middle of their team.
The 8-0 Gwen finally able to use her money to do some huge team fight. They lose Ashe, they lose Swain. Ooh, IXX able to get a good little comeback here with Spirit Dash. Still relatively even in terms of like that fight. They traded 2 for 1, but the 1 kill went to Ari. Relatively good news for IXX. Ooh, IXX overstays to try and save this turret. And this is the shutdown that we were talking about earlier that Gwen desperately needed to help them make that econ diff.
Yeah, Ari no R. Just can't really do anything.
Ooh, really good Ashe
arrow.
arrow.
Does this kill?
Gwen has
put
W. Her guard down on the Ashe arrows. And gets hit once more. This is her second time being hit by it. Off cooldown, I think. She gets away unscathed though.
Yeah, I wonder if the Gwen W was actually up, or it was just wasn't up when the Ashe arrow hit. Because you don't. Sometimes you just forget to expect it and you don't react to it.
That makes sense.
But like with the Merc Treads, like it's not really gonna do anything. Oh, I think Poppy overstepped.
Ari gets a really good charm onto the Poppy. Maybe he's able to get a kill. Spirited Dash goes through. That means Poppy is dead for Dragon. Will SKT still try and look for this Dragon with their jungler down? Probably not.
This is still somewhat fightable because IXX ult is down.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gwen is just running in.
Gwen is running in and getting the
he just kills everyone.
Whoa.
Yeah, this game is over.
Gwen's needles are just rampaging through their enemy team. That fight, I didn't even have time to react to that fight. It ended in 2 seconds. Gwen popped his ult once, popped his ult twice, and popped with the entire team for IXX. IXX is just standing around. He was trying to zone the enemy off, not aware that the Gwen was walking up on his team, and then Gwen walked on his team, pressed his buttons, and he died. He looks back, wow, my entire team's gone.
Yeah, it seems like without the Ari there, their whole team is just cosmetic in front of the Gwen. It just gets shredded in 5 seconds.
Quite literally scissors cutting through paper. Now we have Ari just not able to contest Baron, as we're gonna get this Baron for free after that really good team shutdown. All of a sudden, game's looking positive for SKT once more, after the previous minutes of it looking more Smiley Friends favored. Maybe they will get another takedown on the reigning champion. They'd be champion killers. It's like Giant Slayer, but you're like.
Alright,
Now.
let me quickly
Hey.
check 1 gold.
Yeah.
13k.
Oh, that is a lot of gold. I don't think I haven't seen such a big gold discrepancy between the top lanes. He has double the amount of gold that Swain has. That's a lot of gold. And there's the bounty that you were talking about that he didn't have earlier, and now he does. A 700 one at that. He went from 0 to 700 within 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think like he got so many kills that it swung the team gold lead. So now like yeah, they went from like 3k gold deficit to now 1k gold ahead.
Definitely scary. I mean, this was the snowballing I mentioned. The snowballing that they desperately tried to stop. Luan is just so good at using his advantage to help the entire team snowball. And now this Gwen is just able to walk around on this map being 13-0 with 10 Magi stacks.
Yeah, especially with the Yuumi, he's like amplified in terms of power.
Very interesting that the Yuumi hopped onto the Gwen. I think it makes sense. But it's just kind of sad as like a fellow ADC player. It's like, oh, guess I'm alone now. No more support for me. Poppy's getting a little cocky here, trying to bully the Swain after Swain's been bullied all game. But I don't think Swain's weak to the point where Poppy could solo kill him.
Yeah, I think to be honest, neither of them could kill each other. Swain or Poppy. They're kind of just poking each other for fun, hitting the wave. And then these Baron Power Cannon minions are just blowing the tower up because they're not able to kill it.
Oh. And they finished it off.
Oh, Sivir.
Okay, a little duel. Sivir versus Draven.
Oh, flashes too late and took one more axe and unfortunately goes down.
Gwen is just snipping away once more. Ari feeling kind of helpless as he just watches his entire team gets cut. This fight is still going on. I feel like we were talking about this fight 2 minutes ago about how they weren't able to kill each other, and now they're still here. Flashes the Swain E, make sure she doesn't get hit by that, and I think that was the game changer. That was a very good flash. Denied the Swain E, denied him from healing from that.
Yeah, especially with the Baron minions just dumping all their damage into Carb.
Yeah.
I think that pushed like 10% of his damage or his HP bar.
I also want to talk about the Sivir versus Raven fight. I think that's just the hard fight for Sivir. Like when you think Sivir, you think group fight, right? Like her W bounces through like the ricochet bounces through so many of the different champions, while Draven's like high damage single target. I feel like it's just a tough battle to try and fight out, especially with no HP advantage. They were very, very even. Slight mistake on Sivir's part, I think. Underestimating Draven.
Draven is also just up an item on a Sivir, which is a pretty big deal considering one item amplifies your healing so much with the Bloodthirster.
Definitely. You think that their top lane, like the top lane being fed, kind of gave the Sivir illusion that he was also fed because their top lane was really fed?
Yeah, a little bit. Perhaps. Or maybe he just genuinely believed he could win the fight because the Draven was at half HP, I think, when he like flashed in on him. But I think the barrier soaked a lot of damage for the Draven.
Definitely, especially with him with Bloodthirster, like he has to stay in while Sivir doesn't. Ashe is gonna get caught out here, right as Dragon is up once more. It's kind of surprising how much Poppy is able to catch like these people out when their Yuumi has a vision score of 35 at 29 minutes, which isn't the best for a support. I think that is one of the bigger issues with a Yuumi support is that when you do put them on that, they kind of forget to ward because they're sitting on the ACCs. This time, however, the match goes different because Sivir has a Yuumi sitting on top of him. Draven cannot 1v2.
Yeah, and Gwen pulled up to kill the Draven.
too. Regardless, you had Yumi. They say that Yumi is the ADC 7th item. Oh, actually, 8th item now, since we technically can do 7 items because of the role quest.
Yeah, and everyone's just dead to the Gwen.
Lost Chapter goes down. Gwen snipping away. Shen tries to taunt her in the tower. That was not the best idea for Ari to stay, thinking that she could fight after Shen taunted her into the tower. Gwen gets another triple kill. Unstoppable force now, 18-0 Gwen. All of a sudden, the situation is looking really dire from Silent and Friends, while in the mid game, they were up by 3k gold.
Yeah, this looks quite cooked. The Gwen is actually just Thanos now. Oh, -1. All good though.
Oh, -1. No cannon. Not like it matters too much in the current game state when they have double their kills and 3 dragons.
Yeah, I think Red Team is also paying for Baron. Obama just soloing it somehow. But they do walk off to wait for the rest of their team.
Yeah, I think I would be pretty scared if Gwen is able to solo Baron. That is something that just sounds scary on paper.
Yeah.
It's like I'm playing ADC, I'm like, wait, so you're telling me Gwen can solo that thing with 12k HP when I have like 2?
I also want to point out that Gwen is somehow already full build.
Gwen is full build. I guess that's what ATNO does to you? Full build at 31 minutes.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
let's
this
track the
Baron
process on Ari.
is not
is
really
3
contestable.
items, Persona 4. If they fight this Garen, I think... Sorry, this not Garen, Baron. I think they just lose the game if they choose to fight it. They're just have to give it since Gwen is 6 items. Yikes. Looking
and
really
I
dire.
think the Ashe is dead.
Ashe
yeah.
gets caught out once more, like she has so many times in this game. I'm still really surprised that Poppy has been able to do that with like how much vision score they have. I'm surprised they aren't able to see the Poppy coming so many times.
Yeah, I think
like,
this
Saren
is
has done a really good job in
probably
terms
just
of
an end.
90.
Gwen
is taking quite a few turret shots for Gwen. Maybe it's strategic. Gwen is snip, pass 4 passives. First that person down.
Yeah, and IXS has
Ari
stun.
tries to fly away.
Sivir comes up and cleans up, and yeah, this is just GG.
Yikes. This was the scaling power of Gwen and Mobama. Watch out. Like watch out. He is a force to be reckoned with.
I think over the last 2 weeks, Mobamla is 30-something and 0 on Gwen.
Yeah. We should start like a tracking record for like most amount of kills or like total kills during the season. Just to see. I think Mobama's gonna end up somewhere up there on like the top 3 at least.
Yeah, and for those concerned with the post-game damage graphs, this Gwen 2x the damage of anyone else and 3x for some others.
Unfortunate for Naga having to watch his former teammate kind of run his team down there. Very scary, very scary. Do we have like an interview session as well?
Probably not, because I don't want to set it up.
Oh, you're right. It would be pretty complicated to set up in our current setup.
Yeah.
But it was a very, very fun game to watch. I'm glad I was able to cast that, even though a little late to the party.
Yeah, I mean, it was I think out of all the games, this was still a quite high quality game.
Yeah, it was really anyone's game, like 25 minutes ish. Everyone still had like equal gold, and then we're really just looking at like AXX versus Mobama, like who's gonna carry this team harder, like which one was gonna actually carry their team to victory. I guess like if Fed Gwyn is always scarier than Fed Ari.
Yeah, Gwen is
This was
is
insane.
one of the champs that is meant to hard carry went ahead. All right, I think is that it for today? I think that's it.
I think that's it for today. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm sorry I came late. I'm
All
sorry
good.
I.
Did you have a Valiant match? Is that why?
Yeah, I had a Val match, and then we started like 15 minutes late, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm not gonna be able to make a casting, and then I'm gonna get killed. They're going to kill me. And then I was like, wait, we're fine. We're 9-5, and then went on to 12-12 into overtime.
At least we
So I was
were
like,
here
oh.
since the start of the game. I mean, the draft was meh anyways. Like, there's not that much to be said.
I mean, I guess me not being there for the draft allowed me to kind of talk about the draft more after the draft has been done. Like I had to go into player history after, or anything about the players. There's always a lot to talk about, I guess. I'm a talker. I'm a talker. I'm
Uh,
a yapper.
right, I guess that's it for today. Or for
That is
this
it
week,
for
I think. I
today.
think there's one more match happening. That's like 30 minutes in.
Yeah. I don't think we were able to stream that one since it's already 30
Yeah.
minutes in.
Alright, I think that's it. I am gonna dip. Thank you for
This is
casting,
us.
Cal.
This is us. Thank you for hosting, Jedi.
Alright. Goodbye, stream. Bye bye,
Bye
everyone.
bye.